And so it was that soon after his encounter with the dragon Fafnir, young Prince Valdair fell into the enchanted mud. And before long his head grew back. Huh. Whereupon he married the Princess Gunther, and they lived happily ever after. Well, I'm glad. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel eternally tied. As the curtain descends, there is nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always the bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the wash and the wall and the windows. But she landed a prince who was brawny and blue-eyed and blonde. Still, I honestly doubt that she would ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand. Cinderella had outside help. I have no one but me. Fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a fairy godmother. I haven't got a godmother. I have a mother, a plain, ordinary woman. Snow White was so pretty, they tell us, that the queen was insulted and jealous when the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was dumped on the border, but was saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically a regiment. I'm alone in the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin in sight. That girl had 7 determined little men, working day and night, just for her. Oh, sure, the queen gave her a poisoned apple, but even so, they lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen to me. Winifred, maid of the Maya, has but one simple human desire. Oh, I ask for no more than 2 shoes on the floor next to mine. Someone to fly and to float with, to swim in the marsh and the moat with. As for this one, well, he'd be fine, but now it's all up to me. And I'm burning to bring it about. If I don't, I'll be stuck with goodbye and good luck and get out. I want to get into some happily, happily ever after. I want to walk happily out of that chapel